This this was it. The exact moment that I had been dreaming about. Finally, a certified filmmaker. After this, I knew my story was about to change for the better. The headlines were bold. He didn't want an office, he wanted the world. Now he's a filmmaker, ready to shoot it all. I had finally given my 12-year-old self exactly the crown he had always wanted to wear. From holding a camera for the first time to shooting PTS on school projects, being trusted as a DOP, to directing, to gaffing, to finally walking across the stage to receive that certificate. And most of all, I had a community to build and grow around it. After this, the world was to know my name. Instead, I found myself back in Kakuma, the last place I expected to be. In my mind, after graduating from film school, life was supposed to move forward. Instead, I found myself back in a place I thought I had already left behind. The hardest part about coming back to Kakuma wasn't the place itself. It was letting go of the life that I thought I'd be living after film school. Every day, I would find myself thinking, maybe, maybe this isn't the right time. Maybe, maybe I should wait until I have a camera. Maybe I should wait until I'm back in Nairobi. Maybe then I'll finally start making films again. But the longer I waited, the more I realized something. I wasn't really waiting for a camera. I was waiting for life to look the way that I thought it should in my mind.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, it's me again. Yeah, so mm, I just got done with my morning routine, and I'm just relaxing. I like and trying to see day what the day is going to bring for me. But I have a pretty much good feeling that I'm going to have a good day because like ever since I've been I've been around here for around
That was until one day I asked myself a different question. What if this isn't the interruption?
I've been
What
pretty
if
much
this is the beginning? What if Kakuma isn't the place where actually my story
since
paused,
I was
but
working on
the
my
place where it actually starts?
the next thing that I'm trying to look out yeah, just trying to know how I'll get out of this place since I have a brand to run. Yeah, and it comes with a lot of responsibilities and I'm willing to take them. Yeah, so tag along the day to do like what's popping. I
I kept looking at everything that I didn't have: the camera, the equipment, the life I imagined, until I stopped and looked at what I already did have: a form, an idea, a story, and maybe that was enough to begin with.
Yeah, I just took a shower, waiting for my breakfast, my mom's blessings, and we start the day. Tag along.
Once I made that decision, life didn't suddenly become easier. It simply gave me somewhere to begin.
Yeah, so I'm heading to school. Yeah, I'll show it away.
Deciding to start didn't magically change my circumstances. I was still in Kakuma. I still didn't have the camera I wanted. I still didn't know what the future looked like. But something had changed. I had stopped waiting, and once I made that decision, I started noticing opportunities I would have overlooked before.
Yeah, so here we are. Tumefika shule. Mm.
And one of those opportunities was RL.
Action for refugee life. I'm partaking currently on a digital marketing course, actually tushamaliza, so ni projects too. Yeah, let me show you through.
It gave me something I hadn't felt in a while, a place to begin again. It was our final semester, and as part of our graduation, each of us had to develop a project that reflected everything we had learned over the past 6 months. Mine was Plumcraft 3D. More than just a final project, it became an idea I genuinely wanted to build. From that moment on, every chance that I got, I would find myself behind my laptop, refining, rethinking, and bringing the idea a little closer to life. Those quiet hours reminded me why I fell in love with creating it in the first place. And before I knew it, the day of my presentation had arrived.
That is your place where your creativity is performed. So, and they've done in a rely heavily for social media and digital marketing being one of the ways they can support. This is because the target audience union are range between 18 years to around 45 or 35. The scope of the project being one, online store development. So the online store development will involve developing a simple and user-friendly online store to showcase Bloomcraft ready products kama vile ama kama kuna mwenye anatumia ile the same. So this will allow customers to browse workspace products zenye wanataka according to their preferences and a view description and prices, enabling them to place orders online. So about non-profit today. So designed to let creative cases bloom. We're going to take a case scenario. Nani hapa anakwanga game? Who's a gamer? You are a gamer. So you being a gamer, imagine like uko na just imagine hiyo ndo meza yako and hauna place ya kuwekelea pad yako. So mi kama blueprint nitakuja nikupatie something for function. How? Such a product.
Pesa sasa.
So So I want you to visualize iko ndoto ulikuwa na hilo yes, alafu mambo ilikuwa kama like kuna waterfiller marketing like inakupea that identity and personality. Remember having a centralized store. So hapa unaweza ona kuna short description, kuna title, price, short description, alafu tagline and the long description. So in case customer like hajakuwa satisfied with the short description, ata proceed to the long description. So the conclusion, the project demonstrates the application of digital marketing and commerce concept through the development and promotion of an online platform for creative users. So
Looking back, I don't think the journey began the day I graduated from film school. I think it began the day I stopped waiting. I used to believe I needed the right camera, the right place, the right opportunity. Wait until everything is in place before I could call myself a filmmaker. But Kakuma taught me something I wasn't expecting. Sometimes the place you never wanted to return to becomes the place that reminds you why you started in the first place. I realized that if I wanted to become a storyteller, I couldn't keep waiting for someone else to hand me their story to tell. I had one in front of me, my own. So I picked up the only camera that I had and started documenting my process. Not because my life is extraordinary, not because I have everything figured out, but because I want to learn, I want to grow, I want to become the filmmaker I've always imagined by telling stories. This vlog is my classroom. It's my digital diary, a place where I can come back and see who I was, how I thought, what I built, and how far I've come. If you're watching this, you're not joining at the finish line, you're joining at the beginning, and this is only the first chapter.